Back in the book segment tonight, weekdays at Bernie, and here is the purveyor of BernardGoldberg.com, joins us from North Carolina. Getting out of the Miami Heat, aren't you? Up there in North Carolina already.
You should know, Bill, that it could be Miami, the Sahara Desert. I'm cool wherever I am. It doesn't matter.
I mean, ice.
I'm cool.
Ice. Okay, so Brian Williams, you're the president of NBC News now. He comes off suspension in a couple of weeks, few weeks. What are you doing?
Well, I have nothing against Brian Williams personally. I want to make that clear. I don't like to see a person in the kind of humiliation that he must be in right now. That hurts. But if I conducted an internal investigation, as NBC News has, and if, I don't know if this is the case, but if I turned up many examples of him making stuff up, not just one or two, but many, then the situation becomes, it just becomes untenable. There's nothing you could do about it. But the reason he's in this situation, I spoke to somebody who was very close to Brian Williams when he came over to NBC, very close. And he said Brian Williams wanted to be Walter Cronkite. That's great, nothing wrong with that. He also wanted to be Jay Leno. You can't be both at the same time. They play by two different sets of rules. An entertainer can make stuff up simply to be entertaining, but a journalist can't. And that's why Brian Williams is in this situation. So I guess I'd have to say, Brian, I'm going to try to find something else for you because the situation just can't go on like this.
All right. So you try to find him another job, but he's making $10 million.
Well, we'd work that out. I mean, you know, he's not going to make $10 million doing something else. What I'm saying is, by the way, Bill, I think the ratings would go up if they put him back in the anchor chair.
Yeah, they lost about 2 million viewers since he's been out of there.
Right.
Right.
Right. And I don't think just temporarily. I think Americans, the American people, love a second chance story. If he came on not only with a sincere apology, but with some kind of explanation for this kind of craziness, I think from a business point of view, he would do well, but you still can't do it because this will never go away.
All right. Well, here's what I would do. Just do it. I give him put him on a Today Show. I mean, like they're doing 5 hours over there. Those people are exhausted. They can, I mean, you know, they collapse at the end of the day. You got so many. You got Hoda, you got Kathy Lee, you got Lauer, you got. I mean, I don't know who's on. Surely they could find some, you know, stuff for him to do, and he's got a good sense of humor, as you pointed out, and it would work there. And that's what I would do. All right, I like Seinfeld. You know, I don't know him well. I've run into him a couple of times on Long Island. And we always go back and forth, but he seems to be a level-headed guy. I was very pleased to see him attack political correctness. And you say?
So was I. But I say, really, Jerry? Really? You just discovered that the politically correct culture, to use your word, is creepy? Welcome to our world. Conservatives have been called sexist and racist forever, simply because liberals don't agree with us. And it isn't just the sanctimonious liberal twits on college campuses that Jerry was talking about. It's also the sanctimonious liberal twits in Hollywood who think conservatives are bigots. So here's what I would suggest. If you're watching, here's what I would suggest. The next time you go on some radio or TV show to bemoan the politically correct, creepy culture, why don't you say that liberals created that creepy culture, that too many liberals have become authoritarian, and too many liberals have forgotten how to be liberal. Let's see if your liberal friends love you after you say something like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get political about it. He's getting more social and calling college kids.
I is political.
But there is he's calling college kids essentially morons, which is true. I was a moron in college. I understand. I don't think they had college when you were at that age, but if you had been in...
That is so wrong. That is so wrong.
Politically incorrect. But anyway, he's calling college kids morons. I don't think he's going to up it the way you would like to see it up, but the campaign is getting through. And we have Ham. She's got a book on this. Powers has got a book on it. Everybody's saying the same thing that knows anything. It's authoritative. It's the left who's driving it. Last word.
Yes, but I've read a lot of stories about this. None of them are saying, but liberals created this situation. They're just saying Jerry Seinfeld is outraged over the politically correct culture. It's been going on forever, and we conservatives know that. We're the ones who have been called names. Jerry just discovered it. Well, this is like Captain Renault in Casablanca. He's shocked that there's gambling going on.
It's all right. At least he's speaking out about it. Nobody else is doing it. Bernie Goldberg,
Well,
everybody.
I
Back to tip of the day. Do you get emotional when watching this program? Do you? The tip, moments away.